Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is my Tesla Model 3 2024 Highland Edition rear-wheel drive. I got the full self-drive version 12.5.6.3 yesterday, so I installed that last night, and we're about to take it out for its first test drive. As you can see, it's quite a cloudy day here in Columbus. We're going to be taking it out nonetheless. I don't expect too much traffic as it's Thursday right before 5, so we should have clear roads. If this is your first time on my channel, this is my very first EV. I've never owned an electric vehicle prior to this Tesla Model 3. This Tesla Model 3 I picked up in March of 2024, and I placed the order in January. Overall, I really like the car. There are a few things that took me a little bit of time to get used to, such as the regenerative style braking. That is still something I'm getting accustomed to, but overall I think it's a really great experience. There were some customers that were complaining about the lack of stalks specifically for their turn signals. Rather, now Tesla has removed all stalks in the new Model 3 refresh, as you can see, and added everything into the steering wheel, including the left and right turn signal. So now instead of switching the stock gear, you'll have a button here on the steering wheel to turn left and right. I prefer that style over the stock. It took me virtually no time to get used to, so I genuinely enjoy that feature. So as you saw there, the vehicle took a right in the roundabout. The area I'm in, we do have an abundance of roundabouts, and the full self-driving has no issues with any of the roundabouts. It used to, a couple versions ago, it would be a little bit unsure of what to do, but latest versions, it's very confident in almost every roundabout. You'll see here that we're coming up on a Coca-Cola semi-truck. So this semi-truck was pulling out as I was making a left turn from the intersection. The vehicle's slowing down, and it's recognizing the truck is in close proximity. The vehicle then decided to take the left-hand lane past this semi-truck, and in a second here you will see that the vehicle merges back into the right lane. So that was a really good decision by the car. I think that's very human-like behavior, and I gave it a thumbs up. You will see later on in this video where the vehicle was approaching an intersection and the light went from green to yellow. The car typically, in previous experiences and situations, performs very well at intersections, especially when the light's turning green to yellow. But later on in this video, you'll see a situation in which it abruptly stopped, where the tires were actually screeching on the road. So that was one of the first times I've seen that type of situation occur. I don't know why it specifically happened in that intersection, but it abruptly stopped, and it was not sure how to proceed. So it took the decision of just stopping very fast at the intersection. And you can see here that it's doing flawlessly on the roundabouts again. Here you'll see that the vehicle is about to merge on the highway, although the GPS had its routing to a different route. So this is not the first time this has happened, but the vehicle is now merging onto the highway, where in reality it should have not done that and proceeded forward. And there you just heard the GPS rerouting itself back on to a new route since it decided to take the highway. This has happened a couple times. If anybody had this happen to them, leave it in the comments down below. I'm not sure if it's just that area in the map or if it's a common occurrence. Leave it in the comments down below if that's happened to you. Here we're coming up on a roundabout with heavy construction, so it's doing flawlessly as usual. Once we cut around this roundabout, you'll see one of the exits off of the roundabout is closed off by construction cones here, and it does not care about those. It does it very nicely here. Very flawless, very confident, committed to that turn, so very nice to see. Here's some more construction coming up here. You'll see a lot of construction cones on the right-hand side. There is also a cover on the road here. I believe they're doing some construction on the road, so they put a temporary metal sheet down on the road, and it just went right through that, no problem. Went into the left lane and committed going straight, so 2 thumbs up there. Here it's approaching to our first destination, so it's pulling right into this lot very confidently and did a really good job on this route. 0 disengagements, which is really nice to see. So coming up here in just a second is a situation that I referred to earlier in the video where the light's going to turn from green to yellow. So here's the light turning yellow, and the video doesn't cut through enough to experience the abrupt stop of the vehicle, but it did. I can assure you that it was a very abrupt stop. The tires screeched, pushed me forward, so not sure what that was about. I don't know if it was because of that intersection or if it was because of the environment it was in, the lighting. I don't know. I haven't seen that happen very often. This might actually be the very first time. Typically it's very confident in intersections, specifically going from green to yellow. Even if it's approaching the intersection or it's halfway through, it just continues on confidently. So that was a really, really fast stop. I thought that if the vehicle behind me was a little bit closer, that we would have been in a worse situation. So I'm glad that nobody was directly behind me, because it was a very quick stop. If you liked this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be releasing weekly videos on Tesla's full self-driving journey as they continue releasing out these software updates. As you can see, the full self-driving experience is incredible. I'm really excited to see how this progresses, and I really love to see the technology. So follow along, stay tuned for the next one, and have a great day.